अस्सलामुअलैकुम डियर व्यूअर्स। आज के इस वीडियो में आई विल डिस्कस हाउ we can use it to and would in a sentence for past actions and past habits. Students often get this confused regarding these two modal auxiliary verbs, uh, and uh, usually they usually use one in place of another. Sometimes it is okay that we can use it to in place of would and would in place of use it to, but it is not always the case. There is a difference between these two, and I hope today's video will clear your confusion regarding this. Before discussing the difference between these two auxiliary verbs, let us see what these auxiliary verbs actually are, what is common between them, how they are used in the sentences. In the sentences, are for past actions or for these past habits. First of all, let us understand what these auxiliary verbs have in common. First of all, they are modal auxiliary verbs, as I have said before. First of all, they are modulars. Second one, they are both used with past actions not happening now, for those actions which are not happening now. Past habits, past situations, past actions, but not for those actions which are happening now. Would is also used for other things, but in today's video, we will be discussing it as particular use regarding past habits, past actions. Sometimes both use it to and would are okay in one sentence. We can use them in one sentence. We can use either this use it to or would in a sentence, but sometimes we cannot use both in the same sentence. We cannot use it to in place of would or would in place of use it to. There are some sentences where we can only use would or use it to. Let us see the examples of use it to first. How use it is used in these examples. I have given enough examples, 7 examples, so that your point will be clear. Your this confusion will be clear regarding these two auxiliary verbs. First one, I used to live in Srinagar, but I moved to Kulgam last year. Second one, when he was at school, he used to play cricket every Sunday. Third one, she used to hate her job until she got a promotion. He used to smoke when he was in college. She used to sing when she was in school. Sixth one, this huge building used to be a hotel. Seventh one, there used to be a lot of trees on this road. As it is clear from these 7 examples, and that these sentences describe actions or situations in the past which are finished now, so we can use it for actions and situations continued for some time in the past. And you should also know that used to is not used for those actions, events which happen suddenly or just for a moment in the past. ये उन एक्शंस के लिए इस्तेमाल नहीं होता है जो सडनली होते हैं, जो फॉर अ शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ मोमेंट रहते हैं. उन एक्शंस के लिए वी कैन नॉट यूज दिस यूज इट टू. It is used for those actions which continue for some time in the past. First point, very important for this modal auxiliary verb, that is used to. Now let us move to this would. How would is used for the past actions. I would always forget my homework until the teacher threatened me. Second one, when he was at university, he would sleep until noon at the weekends. When she was 7 years old, she ate ice cream regularly, but now she does not like it. He would touch everything again and again when he was a child. I would stare at stars when I was living in a hotel. Again, these sentences are about situations in the past, but they were repeated again, again, and again. This is the main difference between would and used to. Would is used for those past actions which are repeated again, again, and again. एक सेंटेंस उन sentences के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है, उन actions के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है जो बार बार होते हैं, actions के लिए जो बार बार दोहराई जाती है. For in past, they were repeated many times. For example, I will point out two examples here. The first sentence from used to and the first sentence from this group. First sentence from used to indicates that she used to live in Srinagar. She lived in Srinagar for a definite period of time. The action was not repeated for every day. That means we cannot say she lived in Srinagar. She lived in Srinagar every day for 10 years. She used to live in Srinagar for a definite period of time. एक खास वक्त के लिए, it was a situation, it was a definite period of time, it was a past action. But if you see this example, I would always forget my homework until the teacher threatened me. This is the action which was repeated many times. I forgot this homework many times till teacher threatened me 10 times, 12 times, 100 times. Again, I will read this again. Again, these sentences are about situations in the past, but they were repeated again, again, and again. They were repeated many times. This is the difference between would and used to. We only use would to describe actions or situations that were repeated many times. Very important point. Used to is good for any action or situation that can continue for a period of time in the past, including repeated actions or situations. This is the second important point. We can use used to for repeated actions or situations also. But we cannot use would for those actions which continue for a long period of time in the past. It is used only for those actions which are repeated again, again, and again. First point. This was the second point. In order to clear the confusion, I will give you some more examples. First one, her parents celebrated her birthday every year till she was 5. This is a repeated action. The action was repeated only 5 times because the girl mentioned in this sentence is only 5 years old. Her parents celebrated her birthday every year till she was 5. That means we can here use in these sentences both the auxiliary verbs are correct. We can say her parents used to celebrate her birthday every year till she was 5. We can also say her parents would celebrate her birthday every year till she was 5. In this sentence, both auxiliary verbs are okay, meaning is same. Now let us move to another example. Example number second. He smoked 20 cigarettes a day until 2 years ago, but now he does not even touch them. This is also a repeated action. We can use in this sentence also used to and would. We can say he used to smoke 20 cigarettes a day. We can also say he would smoke 20 cigarettes. This was a repeated action in the past. Third example, every day he used to would do jogging in the morning. Or sometimes this was a repeated action. Repeated action. In these three sentences, we can either use it to or would. Both are correct. But in these uh, examples given below, there is only one option. We can only use it to. For example, he used to live in Srinagar. This is a situation. This is a continuous period of time. This is a continuous action. He used to live in Srinagar. We cannot say he would live in Srinagar. That is wrong. He used to live in Srinagar. It is a continuous habit, continuous this action in the past. So only used to is correct. Second example here is life here is much easier than it used to be. This is also a continuous action. It is not repeated again and again. Life here is much easier than it used to be. Life here is much easier than it would to be. That is wrong. Third one, you used to smoke a pipe, didn't you? This is also a repeat. This is also a continuous action. Here only used to is possible. Then the fourth one, this huge building was a coffee house. This huge building was a coffee house. We can not say this huge building would be a coffee house. That is wrong. There is in these four sentences only use it is possible. Now, from these sentences, we conclude that we use it to talk about actions or situations that continued for some time in the past, and not for events which happened suddenly or just for a moment. And would we use would for those actions which happened again and again and were repeated again and again. For many times, we use would for those actions. This was all about this used to and would. You should remember two important points. First one, used to is used for those actions which continue for some time in the past. Would is used for those actions which are repeated again, and again. We can also use it for those actions, but we cannot use would for those actions which continue for some time in the past. Hope this clip, this video will clear your confusion regarding the usage of this would and use it to. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.